me a second, man. I'm gonna share this shit. Bro, I don't know what that scent is black bitches be wearing, but they need to stop. Bro, I don't know what it's called, bro, but all of them wear that shit. It makes my stomach feel weird.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League.
Yeah, they better not ever say black man don't matter. You know how
nothing
bitches
like
be.
the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
He had that shortcut. I'm at my house, nigga. We go. I'm at my house, bro. I can do some eat.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
What do you mean?
In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On second down, Eckler. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down, Seahawks. It's like a combination of like baby lotion and a cheap Walmart spray.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
And again this time to the
tailback. Won't let me cut.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Well, I'm out of control.
Check it back, check it back.
Go.
45.
Go.
Now a handoff looking right. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape.
No, fuck that shit, bro.
Than just a yard.
No, not fuck that shit, but fuck what you're saying, bro. What the fuck? Why would I?
You don't fit the fuck as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier.
Like what? Bro.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
I'm trying to concentrate, bro.
Tighten up.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
What a weak-ass animation. I hate that animation, bro. That was touchdown.
28-yard line. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And the Seahawks, first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, high 7. 5.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it'll be intercepted.
Bro, these interceptions got to stop.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Remember, of course, he threw 5 interceptions in that loss last week.
What are you playing?
Opening drive, same result here.
But it's hard to believe that you can throw 5 in the previous week and start out your very next game the exact same way. He's going to need a lot of support on his own sideline. Make sure he gets really fully, mentally into this one.
On 1st and 10, Williams. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Oh, he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
That's tough, man.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that
I had a single high, and he still got beat. I don't understand how safety get beat like that. Man, it's trash, bro.
And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents.
My safety is 92 overall. There's no way he should get beat. We're like 90-some zone coverage.
Like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't
it don't matter, bro.
Defenses week in and week
91
out.
speed. That doesn't matter. The fact that they're 90 raw position matters, bro. If my safety out there and he 90-some overall with 90-some zone,
coming to the line here to begin,
and he's got I have another man pressuring that nigga.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together.
But all his niggas can catch my 95 speed.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once it
bro, that shit just don't matter, bro. That shit is stupid.
That's annoying. No good.
That shit is annoying,
say, well,
bro.
you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Shit is trash. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
40 already and another first
nigga
and
double
10.
coverage. How he still beat the nigga on double coverage?
Now a handoff here.
That's just they be tripping me out, bro.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Bravo.
To throw on 2nd down. Miller. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we
know what else is dope?
Coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
That did not happen. You're full of shit.
Like this right now.
Exactly.
I just don't like that scent they wear.
And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
I have never yet. In my experience, yes.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Miller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Like I was in front of that nigga. Still can't catch it.
And they will finally get him down as he's
I don't be caring about Madden, bro. I think I'm done, bro.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
Because the shit just doesn't make any sense.
By throwing an interception, they put their defense in a really tough spot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Nigga, my nigga was 6'2", 6'3" in front of that nigga. You don't. I can never catch in front of him. Why? Look at this shit. That don't even care. I don't even care about none of that shit. Don't even care. That shit is trash, bro.
A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons push further out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point.
I heard it's trash, bro.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14.
I don't understand why they got called cover 4. Don't matter. It's all good. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. It's not even gonna matter. Yeah, bro. It's like a mixture of baby oil, cocoa butter. You know that shit in the pink bottle? They got the flowery looking shit on it. Blossom. That's that shit called Blossom.
And the decision to bring it out is going to
like they mix it all together and then rub it on their body as they get out the tub.
Back shy of the 20.
Maybe that's what, brother.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Oh, shit.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Trying to run inside, but
cut right there. And then, why do I have to wait a second to make any moves when the ball's handed off to me? When the ball's handed off to me, I should be able to do what I want right there.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop.
You know what I'm saying?
It turns into something big.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. Here's Miller.
Make a whole defense flash. Shit.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Isn't this a nigga that won a Super Bowl last year?
As that leads us to a 4th down. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yep. You want to know why? Because Madden ain't shit. I shouldn't even got that shit. Them niggas block better on a fake punt than they do in a regular fucking game. Look at that shit.
Miller from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left.
Did I get it? See? I tried to get it right there.
Picked off near the 34.
I don't know why he threw it far left like that. I was trying to get him to throw it on the outside.
But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Fuck it. Look at this nigga wearing Michael Vick's outfits out here.
On first down.
Oh my God! See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Look at how come his guy
down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh, bro. Bro, the man guys just don't like me on this bitch.
So from Seahawks,
he shouldn't even got that shit.
It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, Williams trying to lay one up deep. This is caught.
You just saw the play I was talking about?
Gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Oh, okay. Jared Goff definitely don't have that on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
It's all good, man.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Maybe I didn't hit his kicker. I thought about it.
Play prior. They took advantage right away with a touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Should have been.
But it winds up
I'll definitely think about a different route.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And again, this time the tailback. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his
I'm not even getting any blitzes out here, bro. Blitz the edge. Fuck me.
He looked like one of those guys.
This is brought in at the 21. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
That's my favorite play, low-key.
On 1st down, it's Hubbard. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside,
bro, why does it keep going?
To get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Williams now off the play fake. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Williams throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go.
Oh, my gosh.
Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
That dude got a tip catch, Jay.
You might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a good story on that.
I remember that shit.
He won the award. His buddy
I remember that shit.
He saw on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
Mike 51. Don't get nervous. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Check 43.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down.
You ain't going nowhere.
55 is my guy, 55.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
I think I should start cheesing, just throwing the ball low.
5-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott on for the extra
We'll
point.
throw every pass low.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I thought you couldn't throw the pass low like that all the time. Because literally, you can compete. You can complete almost every pass if you're throwing it low.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
No, I hear you, bro.
This will be
OJ McDuffie, Dan Marino. I got you.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In college, he got yet. What this good nigga
Reminder
want?
coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in the 2nd week of the regular season. Meanwhile, here a run on 1st down really
Definitely
backfires.
homosexual.
He's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
I love him, man. He's my guy. I ain't got nothing for him. I don't even know what play I picked. Damn it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain here.
Bro, we can only move his line up 4 yards.
3 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
My phone is tripping.
Now a handoff here to his running
Why
back.
didn't you block the man on the right? Why would you double team?
17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The Seahawks send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And taken at the 46. A special teams mistake there.
Are you talking about 2K or something?
Yards officially on the punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Who'd you play?
51's the mic.
Oh, okay.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver.
I pressed the wrong button. That killed me right there. You pressed the wrong button, killed me.
14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down. Now Williams throwing on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. In for the score. As his guys continue.
Yeah, this nigga, I need a new phone, bro. Sound like you got a problem, nigga.
Good throw there. And
yeah, I ain't got shit for you.
Proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in
what?
the second season.
Nigga.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
I just said, hey, man, I just let him know I ain't got shit for you, bro. What the fuck?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
That's why you're so passionate about FIFA.
The
Makes
Falcons
sense now.
Back to receive. They got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
That nigga get mad over FIFA. He won't get mad over nothing else. Talk about a nigga's mama. Nigga go work 2 jobs. You ain't shit. All that shit come out when you talk about FIFA with him, boy. Man, shut up, nigga. Fuck.
About set to begin their next
ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm getting on your nerves, bro.
Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Nah, bro. Not with Mark. Ain't possible. As much shit he be talking.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Nah, bro.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Bro, I feel like quitting this league, bro. I'm over it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let me be goalie.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And what league you talking about, Fred? In 2K?
Just a yard.
What you talking about, bro?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but
man, you know how it is with you, bro.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally. And
yeah, you make the most trades, but you do the most for a trade. Yeah, man, that's all right, man. Yeah, that sounds like something. Let me look again. Well, how about this? How about that? Well, how about this? Now, man, I don't know if that's what I want that particular time.
Oh, he's got a man wide.
Yeah, bro, it's just how you negotiate, bro. I'm like, nigga.
Chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39.
A nigga you wasn't using.
If you're going to blitz,
low
likely
key.
going to leave you in man coverage with this
I can't remember who it was because it was somebody you wasn't using.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he
let me step in front. Bro, that's the thing I need to figure out. See, next year, bro, I'm doing all the trainings for Madden. I'm not going to just jump in. I'm going to create good habits. Look at this nigga.
They'll run on 1st down. Hubbard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be.
They're gonna wait. They're not gonna wait till about a week.
And you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game
December.
out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They ain't told me nothing yet. I haven't actually went to talk to my boy yet. I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hubbard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He did say yeah. Oh. All you need is 2, bro. What you mean?
Hey, come on, no, come on, no.
I'm about to get on this 2K, bro. I need to play a couple of games.
Come on. You better bring it.
Williams now on 3rd down.
Hey, man, I play. You want to play?
He's got it complete. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
What about you, Mark?
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 17 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Whoa.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Why I can't say whoa?
And they give this time to the tailback.
Yeah, bro. Y'all know what sin I'm talking about, man. Y'all, bro.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
You stupid. You're an ass. Y'all are asses, bro.
And he'll give it here to his running
Damn.
back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
94. 54. Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 11.
Disney?
The Falcons pick up the first.
You say you lost so much money?
Can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let me tell you something. If it ain't robotics
have them on the move on
or
first
some
down.
type of medicine, I wouldn't even put my money in that shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder,
go up, sail,
or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2nd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Black man talking about stock twitch. Boy, who would have thought?
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Switch. Watch the edge. Check it out.
Oh, wow.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
If she would have found that shit 2 years ago, she probably had 25, 30K.
So from Seahawk territory.
Oh, that's right, because
now it's
COVID.
1st and
I'm
10
sorry.
At the 42-yard line. He's got the 1st down here inside.
Bro, what is this nigga doing?
Let's just be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
It's too late for that, bro.
Time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And able to get him.
Bro, this nigga don't hurry up and score? Fuck.
11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's
what is it?
All. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd
What's
and
genius?
Goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 4 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go.
You only got 120 shares.
Drive the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Just push this nigga aside, bro. This shit is upsetting to me.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time. And look at this, another fake.
Bro, so my left stick would go left every blue moon.
Losing a yard or two. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Falcons,
bro, if it hit 10, it's gonna plateau to 20.
Great field position.
So you just sell some of it at 10.
Switch. Zoom. Let's go.
Williams on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Simpson, Abuka.
Bro, I just ran a goal line blitz, bro.
A loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch twins.
1,600 divided by 2.
51 to
Oh, okay.
51 to Mike. Here we go.
2nd and 14. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Follow your good.
Up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Miller, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Bro, why is this nigga not letting me run the ball? Just let me get the game. Shit.
Because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's going to be a long day. Hey, switch gears.
Now. And again this time to the tailback. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Man, penny stocks, that's the way to go, bro. Penny stocks.
Now as they try to find a late score. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 4,
you buy the penny stock, you go put 1,000 in it. Go ahead and sell it when they go to $5. Now you gotta wait till $1. Gotta give it $1, man.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Right there, 54, right there.
Miller now throwing on 4th down. And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception.
If it makes you feel any better, I got a homeboy back in the day when GE went down to 25 cents before Obama did the Obama Act and bailed them out with government funds. And my dude was like, hey, man, we need to go ahead and get it. I'm like, bro, they finna die. It was 25 cents for GE.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this
25 cents.
Let's just face it.
I'm like,
this
nah,
offensive
bro.
line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's
bro,
been demonstrated time and time
2
again.
years ago, they went up to $15. He bought $2,000 worth of the 25 cents.
That one looks like
bro.
Throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Williams. Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return.
Bro, there was another stock back in the day I used to fuck with. It was called Yes Stock. It was basically a nigga who came up with a powder instead of a shot for diabetes patients.
Coming to the line here to begin their next
It was 5 cents a share, bro. He had made real strides, and then all of a sudden he ended up dead, bro.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 30, 10, 5. And somewhat of
all right, that's all I wanted right there, bro. That play right there got me my trade.
Still trail big time.
That's all I want the whole game was my trade, bro.
Smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yep. That shit has skyrocketed, bro. In about 2 years.
This will be taken in at the 1.
MGM has most of the contracts for like NBA, WNBA, etc.
About set to begin their next
drive.
Bro, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them,
it's going to go down again in December when the new Corona come out.
A big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra
He gonna buy some cruises.
It's up and good,
it was like, damn.
One more to what will wind up a fairly lopsided victory.
Oh yeah, that's the black cruise right there.
End of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Falcons,
$1 you sold
it? It's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week.
Hey, I got my trade.
Saints. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
That's correct.
Next week. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.